Hey guys, my name is Monica Davis. You can find me at Mojezzy Hair on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook at Mojezzy Hair Salon. And if you're on YouTube, of course, you already found me, right? Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a haircut. This is just not any old haircut. This is what I do for my kids, considering the fact that I'm a stylist and most barbers in my schedule don't mix. So I'm just showing you what I do at home when I have downtime to cut my kids' hair. Hope this video helps you out. Hope it saves you a ton of money. And good luck. Okay, this is my model, Waukee. He and I share the same birthday. This is my son. He's born on my birthday, and it's so funny because he feel like he stole my birthday, right? So we're going to be giving Waukee a haircut today. I let his hair grow a little bit intentionally just so that I can show you guys how I take his hair from this to a nice clean look. You're going to need master clippers. You must use master clippers to achieve any look with haircuts that barbers do. Okay. This right here on the side of the clippers is the lever. The lever goes from, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. There are 5 dots on the side of the clippers, right? So you're gonna, for this haircut, I'm gonna use the guard all the way to the end. Don't do that.
I was trying to get them to subscribe.
Well, why you didn't tell them to subscribe?
You said I can't talk.
Okay, well, tell them to subscribe.
Oh!
You can tell them to subscribe. Okay, one time. Okay, so in order to cut his hair, I normally like to take it between the 5th dot and between the 4th dot. So it'll be in the midst of both of those dots. That right there is gonna help me take his hair. I want it even all over, and I'm gonna keep it on this level right here so that he doesn't look bald. I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna go away from his face, all over his head. And it's gonna make it look even all the way over. Just go against the grain. Sit up straight, honey. Remember, I put the lever in between dots 4 and 5. So that he can have an even look all over. I don't want him to look bald like he's in the military. Ain't nothing wrong with being in the military, but that's not the look I'm going for today. If you notice the difference, I'm going to turn the clippers off for 1 second. If you notice the difference in this side of his head, if you notice the difference between this side of his head and the side where the hair is, you'll see that it's just, I took it down some and I want it even all over. So when I'm done cutting his hair, I'm going to actually give him a razor lining so it can look really crisp. So again, there are 5 dots on the master clippers, and I want you to, starting out, so that you don't cut too much of their hair off, you want to put it between the 4 and the 5 so that you can get a even look all over. Don't be afraid to try this on your son. Hold your ear, honey. Sit up straight. Come here. Hold your head down.
Ouch.
Oh, sorry. Hey. So I'm going to turn him around on the back so you can see what I'm doing here. If you pay close attention, it doesn't look bald, and I'm taking it down. You can let your ear go. Hold your head down. Hold your head down. We're going to come up. Always remember to go against the grain so you can knock the hair, make it all even all over. If you go with the grain, it's not going to take off. It's not going to take off much at all. If you just want to clean the hair up and get the like unruly hair off, then you go with the grain. This works for me again because, like I said, my schedule and the barber schedule just don't mix. It's not that I'm trying to save money, but our schedules just don't coincide, and that's it. You're doing great, Waukee. Such a great kid. You want to make sure you don't leave any spots in their heads. You can go over it as many times as you like because it's not going to make it bald because of where you have the lever at. The closer you move the lever to lever, the closer you, if you take this down to the dot 1, it's gonna, if you take it down to the first dot, it's gonna have your kid's head bald. You don't want to put it on the first dot unless you have some experience. Waukee, you are doing a great job. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Waukee. You heard me?
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you.
Thanks for giving me the haircut.
You're welcome. Turn all the way this way. So the lower you want your kid's hair to be, you take the lever down to 1. The higher the lever is, the higher, so you have 5 dots. The higher the dot, the less hair is that comes off. I'm sorry about that. I just want to explain it so that you will understand it. And if you don't understand it, leave me a comment below and I'll try to explain it to you a little bit more. But hopefully you get it with the video. And don't be afraid to try this at home. I mean, if you don't try, you'll never know. Hold your head down. So like I said, you will just go against the grain until you get it all even all over. Gonna brush it. Okay. So that's about it. It's real quick, 10 minutes, not long, you know. Okay. So next, I'm going to give Waki a little lining. Just something small, just to make it look real polished. And I like to wash their hair often because they have dry hair. So come on, Waki, let's do the lining. Have a seat. So for the lining, I like to use the Personna blades. Personna. Can't go wrong with the Personna. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a towel and I'm just going to wipe his head down. And it kind of, sit up straight, honey. It kind of like soften up his hairline so that when I put the blade to it, it won't be a rough surface. Hold your head up. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, according to his head, I normally like to, almost at the end of the eyebrows, I like to start their point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand above his head. Come a little closer. Stand above his head.
Wait.
Say wait. Okay. Hold your head up. And I'm going to take the blade and I'm going to go against the grain. Just pretty much cleaning up his hairline. And I'm going to come across the front. Just to make sure it's clean and crispy because he's very hairy. And I like to make sure it's not a lot of hair on his forehead. And if you notice, it's starting to look really precise. You see it? It's starting to look very clean around here. You're going to come to the side. Okay, so once you go straight across the hairline, don't do that, son. Once you go straight across the hairline, you're going to come to the side. And you're going to clean up the sides so that it can look real polished. And then you're going to follow the sides of his hairline just to round it off. Just to round it off. Go up close so they can see it. Come up so they can see it. Okay. So that just rounds it off around his face. You know, like oval. Okay. It's just a little dry spot. Okay. And it's not any rules to making a hairline. You round it off to however you want it. I'm just showing you the basics to getting a good hairline, nice clean hairline. So we're going to turn this way. We still, honey? And then on the sides, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to round it off to his face. I'm not a professional barber, but being a cosmetologist, you can cover every area in the cosmetology field, you know. So if you're a licensed cosmetologist, and even if you aren't, you know, this right here is just a simple haircut that you can do at home. So there you have it. It's even all over. Then I like to hold your ear. Hold your ear. Turn to the side. I like to go across the back and just pretty much, be still, honey, clean it up. Hold your head down. Just so it can look clean back there. If you notice, it look nice and clean. Let your ear go. Oh, and one last thing. When you get to the back of their hair, turn this way, honey. When you get to the back, yeah, you can put your feet up just like that. So when you get to the back of their head, in order to blend that bottom in, hold your head down. You need to take your masters for this bottom down here, the very bottom. Take your masters, and instead of having it between the 4 and the 5, you want to move it between the 2 and the 3. So you put it between the 2 and the 3. Put it between, oh no, I'm sorry. Put it between the 1 and the 2 for the very bottom. So for the very bottom, you want to put it between the 1 and the 2. This is going to give you a basic blend out. So you're going to put it between the 1 and the 2 just to make that hair right here, sit up straight, just to make this hair right here blend out. You're going to put it between the 1 and the 2, and you're going to put it between the 1 and the 2, and then you're going to put it between the 3 and the 4. Put it between the 3 and the 4 to blend this part that you just took down with this part up here, so it doesn't look like you just took off a chunk of their hair. You're gonna go against the grain again. Hold your head down. You're gonna go against the grain again so that it can blend out. So there you have it. Just a simple haircut. Even all over. Sit up straight. Put some oil on my hands. Put the oil on his hair. Wash it if you're going to wash it. Whatever you're going to do. There you have it. Simple haircut. Say cheese.
Cheese.
So tell them what to do. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Comment.
And
Subscribe and comment
subscribe and comment
below. Again, you can find us on Instagram at Mojazzy Hair. You can find us on Facebook at what? Mojazzy what?
Hair.
Mojazzy Hair Salon. Thank you for taking the time out to watch our tutorial. Thank you for your support. We love you. We love you. We love you. Peace.
See ya.